Now I'm going to explain about the company's background. Internet Explorer has been existed around 1975, which has been founded by Bill Gates and also Paul Allen. Microsoft is a company that provides awesome services related to IT software and also devices. Along with the company's development over years, there was a lot of improvement made by the company itself. Internet Explorer as a web processor has been used over 95% of people in 2003. It was launched in 1995 with a great interface and well-performance processor. Newer versions were available and free that included Windows 95 and later version of Windows in the original equipment manufacturers, also known as OEM. Development of version. Internet Explorer versions also have a development over time for the other operating systems, including the Xbox 360. Microsoft revealed on March 17, 2015 that Microsoft Edge would replace Internet Explorer on its Windows 10 devices as the default browser. The mission of the company is to provide innovation and also empowerment, educational, technology, and media services. Will lead the University of Northern Iowa through the integration of technology to support and engage educational environment. The vision of Internet Explorer is to provide experimentary and innovative technology tools and also services. These are the brand inventory for Microsoft Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer has a lot of versions. The first 3 versions has been launched in between 1995 until 1996. It is a function as a basic web processor, and this version was launched with 12 languages including English. Internet Explorer 4 deepening the degree of convergence between the web browser and the underlying operating systems. And the newest Internet Explorer, which is the Internet Explorer 11, has the successor to the Internet Explorer 10, which was released last year, which is the default browser is Windows 8.1 browser. These are the consumer analysis for Internet Explorer. Since the 1996 integration of Internet Explorer 2.0 with Windows 95 OSR, and particularly after the 1997 release of version 4.0, adaptation has increased significantly from below 20% in 1996 to around 40% in 1998. After the existence of Firefox early in the 2000s, the number of shares had decreased and getting its worst in 2014. With the advancement of web processor that keeps on establishing years later, Internet Explorer seems to totally lose their customers. And that is all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Safiana binti Kari Azli, metric number 273A46. Today I would like to present about the brand analysis of the brand Internet Explorer. In 2015, the company, Microsoft, revealed that Internet Explorer was going to phase out and rebrand to accompany Windows 10 with the latest Edge browser. In this brand analysis, we're going to analyze both of the brand Internet Explorer and also Edge. To start the brand analysis, we're going to go through the brand promise. The Internet Explorer promised to provide the faster web browser with accurate data and processor. This brand promise by Internet Explorer will fail to deliver by it. This is because, if you can see, based on the statistic of 2020 web browser comparison, we can see that Internet Explorer was the second last between all the other web browsers. Microsoft Edge Classic and also Chromium was excluded from this comparison because both of these was a collaboration with Google Microsoft. Next, we can see the brand differentiation. Based on the differentiation, Internet Explorer did not present any outstanding or different brand, which is why consumers will easily choose other brand when picking up their preferable web browser. As you can see in the picture, Google extension was established by Google Chrome. These unique features help the consumer to use the Google Chrome with many other apps together. This unique feature makes Google Chrome one of the best browsers and preferable browser rather than Internet Explorer. Lastly, looking at the brand identity and personality, we can see that since the beginning of Internet Explorer declination, Internet Explorer received a lot of criticism on their logo. This is due to the reason that the designer did not update the logo creatively and only a little change did on the logo. For instance, as you can see in the picture, based on the logo revolution, there are not much changes and uniqueness displayed on the logo. This is why the consumer get bored and doesn't think that Internet Explorer was the best web browser. On the second picture, we can see how the new Edge logo was very similar to Firefox. The similarity makes the consumer doesn't think that Internet is a very strong brand and think that they should provide loyalty toward the brand. In conclusion, based on the brand analysis, we can see that Internet have a very weak brand. We can see based on the brand promise, brand identity and personality, and also brand differentiation, Internet Explorer should provide a much more improvement so they can provide a very strong brand in the future. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nova Radiana binti Jamil, metric number 264063. I would like to present about the situational analysis. For the point of parity, first point of parity in web browser. For the Internet Explorers, Google Chrome, and Mozilla Firefox. Known as a web browser, the web browser is a software program that presents information resources for the World Wide Web. The next point is installation and updating. All these websites, they have the same of installation and updating process. The user can download from their official website for updating. For the next point, same functionality. All the web browsers have the similar basic feature. For the example, bookmark management, password managing, and the search engine toolbar, and auto-updated. Next, they use a same user interface. All the web browsers use browser user interface. The user interface of browser is a way of communication with an application usually hosted on a remote device through control display in web browser. For other point is same run of HTML. HTML is a code to design web page. All the web browsers use the same render of HTML in multiple tab or spread windows and support HTTP and FTP file transfer. HTML as known as Hypertext Markup Language document designed to be displayed in a web browser. HTTP is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Application Layer Protocol for Distributed Collaborative Hypermedia Information System. Next point is have cookies. All web browsers provide cookies. These cookies function are to help the browser to save information in their file computer and help to improve the web browsing experience. Next, I would like to present about point of difference. First point in developer, Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer developed by Microsoft. The original actor was Thomas Reardon. The initial release on August 16, 1995. The Internet Explorer is also a series of graphical web browser developed by Microsoft and used in the Microsoft Windows Line operating system. For the Google Chrome is developed by Google initial release on September 2, 2008. Also in September 2008, Google released the majority of Chrome source code called Chromium. For the Mozilla Firefox developed by the Mozilla Foundation and is contributed Mozilla businesses. They were released on September 23, 2002. Mozilla Firefox is also a free and open source web browser developed by Mozilla Foundation and Mozilla Corporation for Windows, Linux, and OS X for smartphone version of Android. For the next point of difference in layout engine, Internet Explorer. For the Internet Explorer, they use the 3D as a layout engine is used to help to render web page. 3D proprietary browser engine for the Microsoft Windows version of Internet Explorer. In October 1997, Internet Explorer version 4.0 was being released. For the Google Chrome used Blink as a layout engine to help display web page. Blink is used for web core component. Furthermore, they are used VX JavaScript This VX JavaScript is virtual machine in an important project to speak of Adobe. Next, for Mozilla Firefox, they use a Gecko as a web page rendering layout engine and also incorporate the existing and expected web standard. These layout engines are designed to support open interest standard which the right various to use associated various properties. The next point of difference is languages. Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer 10 for Windows 7 provide 95 languages. Internet Explorer provide more languages than Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox. For the Google Chrome provides 53 languages. Google Chrome provides less language than Mozilla Firefox and Internet Explorer. For the Mozilla Firefox provides 79 languages. Mozilla Firefox provides more languages than Google Chrome. For the next point are different related software. Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer, their related software is Microsoft Windows. This software is several operating graphical operating systems that help to manage computer hardware, provide the service to the computer program. For the Google Chrome, their related software is Chrome OS. Known as Gentoo Linux, this software is based operating system. The function and operating system OS is helped to manage computer hardware, software resources, also provide common services for a computer program. For the Mozilla Firefox, their related software is Firefox OS, known as a boot to Gecko. This software is open source operating system. This source code is released under a license where the copyright holder gives user the freedom to use, study, and change and distribute the software to anybody for any reason. For net point of difference in lessons, Internet Explorer lesson is proprietary EULA and also under Microsoft lesson term EULA known as End User Lesson Agreement. The agreement between someone who purchase install also for download software and the licensor. Next, under Microsoft lessons term, these lessons are an agreement describe of right and condition open of use the Windows software. This agreement show that the user are agree with all of the statement. For the Google Chrome lesson is free under Google Chrome term or services. This Google Chrome service agreement, this agreement is for customer to click the I accept button to accept about all agreement term and condition. For the Mozilla Firefox lesson is MPL 2.0. MPL known as Mozilla Public License on January 3, 2012 and MPL 2.0 are being released. The lessons allow everyone to access the source code to develop many publicly available applications. Next point of difference is security. For the Internet Explorer, use a zone-based security. Zone-based security have 4 security zones such as Internet, local Internet, trusted site, and restricted site. The zone will be assigned by the specific security setting. For the Google Chrome update of 2 blacklists the once user was entered to visit a site prone that potentially harmful. Besides that, Chrome use a complete process allocation model as it defined to assign different tabs and to the different process to help to prevent the thing that affecting others. For the Mozilla Firefox, they use a sandbox security model to access the data for other websites based on the same origin policy using secure socket layer, known as SSL, to encrypt communication with web server using strong cryptography and use the HTTPS protocol to provide support for web application for authentication purpose. The next point of difference is JavaScript test. For the Internet Explorer, JavaScript testing, according to Lifehacker article, Internet Explorer's results 600 runs per second. Therefore, Internet Explorer JavaScript has many troublesome and lowers computer performance, which have slow speed performance rather than Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox. Next, for the Google Chrome, it ranked first place in JavaScript testing according to Lifehacker article, which is 1,200 RAM per second. Google Chrome using high RAM users. The high RAM contribute to the more data can reset for the fast access. The Mozilla Firefox listed second rank in JavaScript testing according to the Lifehacker article. Research with which is 650 RAM per second. Mozilla Firefox uses a modern browser. Modern browser operate on modern PC and laptop occupied with the latest and powerful processor and even graphic card that use their speed to boost performance. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day. I bid to Dr. Hasnizam. My name is Nur Shahidah binti Masha with method number 273675. I'm going to explain section 4, Developing New Brand Elements and IMC Plan. First thing first, to develop new brand elements, Microsoft Edge should emphasize on the logo, which is reliable and acceptable by the users. Currently, the logo of Microsoft Edge is in the blue color. However, this logo receives so many critics from the people because its logo is quite similar with Mozilla Firefox. Thus, our group would like to suggest another logo which is more reliable and acceptable by the users, of course. This logo remains the initial concept, which has the green and blue colors. Moving on to the second element, which is slogan. Currently, Microsoft Edge slogan is "It's the browser built for getting things done." However, our group decided to change the slogan to "Your Explorer Companion." The word companion symbolizes the complement between users and also Microsoft Edge. It is simple yet meaningful because users will feel that they can use Microsoft Edge anywhere and anytime. It shows that Microsoft Edge is a user-friendly browser. Next, themes also is another important brand element. Microsoft Edge may create a controlled browser theme customizations in order to attract users and give them interest when using the browser. Microsoft Edge may apply and provide specific themes such as a winter theme during winter season. Also, provide attractive cursor based on the suitability of Microsoft Edge itself. Next, the symbol or character is also another brand element which is significant. As we all know, the letter E symbolizes Microsoft Edge, or previously known as Internet Explorer. That's why the alphabet E is very famous. Whenever people think of Internet Explorer, people will think of the alphabet E. Thus, Microsoft Edge shouldn't neglect that. Moving on to the next part, which is the IMC plan, or known as Integrated Marketing Communications Plans, which is an approach through a well-coordinated use of various marketing methods in order to achieve goals in marketing campaigns. There are many elements, and some of them are market research, strategic planning, audience segmentation, selection of marketing channel, budgeting, creative briefing and campaign messaging, return on investment or ROI analysis, and also evaluation system. So let's go through one by one. The first one is strategic planning, in which Microsoft Edge may integrate brand objectives and goals, whether in short term or long term. It also helps Microsoft Edge to develop brand awareness by enhancing customers' belief and brand image, as a brand image reflects what users think of the brand. Next is marketing mix strategy. We focus on the 4 P's, which are product, price, place, and promotion. This will help Edge to improve its quality of browser and also by using many alternatives such as capture function, which can track and trace the consumer's browsing history. Next is target audience. Users of Microsoft Edge are mainly from young adults and also teenagers because this group of people are the main users of internet. So Microsoft Edge may provide the ease of accessibility for the users. Next is Microsoft Edge having the issue of brand promise, which is Microsoft Edge did not manage to provide a wide sources of information. Thus, Microsoft Edge needs to provide users with wider sources of information. Other than that, budgeting also is another key component in Integrated Marketing Communication Plan, or known as IMC plan. This requires Microsoft Edge to set the budgets based on the priorities and tasks that need to be conducted by Microsoft Edge in improving its brand elements and other capabilities. Also, Microsoft Edge needs to consider on how much they can afford to spend in order to improve all these capabilities. Last but not least, evaluating the strategies after the implementation of the new brand elements and other strategies is very important because it gives Microsoft Edge the opportunities to identify the strengths and weaknesses. This can be done by using SWOT analysis, for example, in which it analyzes strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of the new brand elements and other plans or strategies that has been done along the process. Thus, the managers or the responsible people of Microsoft Edge need to revamp and develop new strategies to create brand equity. According to Acres' brand equity model, brand equities include brand awareness, brand loyalty, brand association, perceived quality, and patents. These elements is very important in creating brand equity. That is all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Rafiq Ahmad, number matrix 273821, and I will present the last slide for this report. So for closing this report, we strongly stated that Internet Explorer crucially need a strategical brand management in order to survive in this modern era of globalization. As we all know, huge organizations like Nike or Milo are well known even with their slogan and their logo. We will definitely think about Nike when we hear just do it right. By saying so, Internet Explorer also have to climb up the wall to be on the same floor as huge contenders such as Mozilla Firefox and of course Google Chrome. To put it plainly, the brand image relies upon various factors similarly significant as the ones on which they construct the brand value. They exhibit their capacity in creation the distinction understanding to their individual system. One way or another, the discoveries likewise features the distinctive user's approach of the brand. And last but not least, one of the Microsoft Edge issues is the brand promise. Edge should tell people about the improvement they have made in the past few years. The Edge itself has the importance which is the layout engine called Edge HTML. With appropriate improvement, we sure that Microsoft can be a main program again because as we all know, it still provides users with many sources of information just like their competitors. It is not impossible for this company to go further in the future if they take this problem seriously and intend to improve their brand management appropriately. I think that's all from our group. Thank you for lending your ear for our presentation. Thank you.